Hello people and welcome to another new background. This time we are in my kitchen. I've shown my kitchen I think like once 3 years ago in an article about my new student room, which is old, so I'm guessing you haven't seen that. But this is my tiny little kitchen in my student flat. So take it all in, enjoy it. This is my TARDIS poster. It is actually the door to my toilet. Today I thought we were gonna do something different because I was like chilling and making Instagram stories and stuff, and I sent out a story yesterday not knowing what to eat. So I set up a poll and asked my followers, should I eat lasagna or Kapsalon? I chose the lasagna, but a lot of people voted for Kapsalon, and I'm guessing because a lot of people don't know what Kapsalon is actually. It is a very Dutch dish. This is the hangover dish of all hangover dishes, you know. This is, if you're looking for a calorie bomb, it's a Kapsalon. I usually just order it at like cafeteria or dinner places, and I get it with dinner because they don't carry a lot of vegetarian options, like some only do, but they add falafel instead of meat, and like falafel is really good. I love falafel, but it's so much different from a normal Kapsalon that it kind of takes away from the Kapsalon, and I just want a Kapsalon. So I thought I'd make it myself for once and try it with vegetarian shawarma. Kapsalon, what is it? It's a very greasy fat dish with a lot of cheese. It usually contains fries, doner, loads of cheese, different kinds of cheeses as well, I think. Lettuce, tomato, sometimes other veggies, and then garlic sauce. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna need to make the Kapsalon. I got an oven dish, which is kind of deep because we're gonna use a lot of layers. So an oven dish, a pan, vegetarian shawarma. Today I'm using potato wedges instead of fries. Then cheese. I'm using grated mozzarella because I love mozzarella, and these ones are actually vegetarian, like the other grated cheeses that are a bit like affordable aren't vegetarian either, so I'm using mozzarella cheese. Then we have a buttload of garlic sauce, iceberg lettuce, and a tomato. I'm very excited. I'm really hungry. It's already 7 p.m. and I'm really hungry. So I need some food, so I'm gonna start right now, and it's gonna be really easy. So I'm just gonna grab my pan and put it on my stove like that. Some olive oil or butter or whatever you like. I like to use olive oil because it's such a like hangover drunk student dish. It also usually goes with a lot of fun stories of like going out and getting dinner. I'm just gonna start by putting in the potatoes and on low heat because they're still frozen, so they need to thaw a bit first. And I can tell you a few stories. But we went out in my boyfriend's city where he lives with some of his friends, and it was near the end of the evening, like around 2 to 3 a.m. Everything around there closes. My potatoes are making a lot of noise, so I'm doing it like this. I think it was like a party or something, so I went out with a lot of his friends and some of their friends. It was nearing the end of the evening, and some of them had gone into like one of the dinner places over there, and we hadn't realized that. So then when we got there, the dinner place was already closed. You couldn't get in. They were only helping the people that were still inside, but you couldn't get into the dinner place anymore. So we were like, shall we go home or do we want to order something? And I was like, I had to pee so bad. I had to pee very bad, and it was pretty cold outside. I think it was like November or something. So, you know, I was sitting there, I had to pee, and my boyfriend was like, I still want a Kapsalon. So he called one of the friends that was inside and said, can you order a Kapsalon for me as well? So the friend did that, and we just had to wait, and it took so long, and we were sitting outside, and one of the friends that came with was actually sick. It was really sad, so we just chatted, and I had to pee, and he nearly had to throw up. It was an experience. I'm gonna get the shawarma now. My boyfriend was waiting for his Kapsalon. It took forever, like there were like at least 30 people left inside, so it took about half an hour I think. then we got out and we finally had the Kapsalon, and I was like, can we just go home? I really need to pee, because I wasn't even allowed inside to go pee. So like I had to wait half an hour to pee because my boyfriend wanted the Kapsalon, right? I didn't even want anything. My boyfriend was like, can I eat it here? I'm like, no, we're gonna go home. It's about a 10-minute bike ride, which I still had to endure on the back of the bike, you know, was not pleasant. We got home and around 3 or something, I don't know what time it was, but we were watching a movie before we left and we hadn't finished it, so we decided to finish the movie. We were both really tired and a bit tipsy, and my boyfriend was like, okay, I'll just eat the Kapsalon while we finish the movie and then we'll go to bed. So I'm like, okay, fine. But then my boyfriend was so extremely tired, he started to fall asleep while he was eating the Kapsalon. And then after like 2 bites, he decided he didn't even want it anymore. He wasn't hungry anymore. So I had waited 30 minutes outside in the cold while I had to pee for him to decide he didn't want the Kapsalon. I ate all of it. That's kind of where this story is going. I had a great night. It was a fun party, by the way. That was a nice party. So yeah, that's kind of like, you know, that kind of stories are mostly tied to Kapsalons. It's getting very noisy in here because I have the pan running and the oven. So I'm sorry. I'm just hoping that like this, the audio is going to be at least a little bit salvageable. But yeah, you just need the oven to like melt all the cheese for like a couple minutes. So you don't really need it to do like anything excessive. You just need to bake the potatoes and the meat or fake meat, layer it, put on a lot of cheese, and then put it in the oven for like 5 minutes at whatever degrees, just to get the cheese melted, you know. I'm hoping it will be good today as well, because I'm not sure what this shawarma is gonna be like. But so I have this lovely pan, which I'm just gonna put a nice layer. And then I'm gonna put the shawarma into the oven dish as well. Okay, so now we're just gonna put on a shitload of cheese, like a lot of cheese, like a lot. We're just gonna put it in the oven now for like 5 minutes, just until the cheese is like melted. In the meantime, I'm just gonna cut the tomato into slices, so that can go on top as well, or like half slices, I'm not sure yet. But I'm just gonna, you know, cut the tomato. And I'm just waiting. The cheese, oh, the cheese is so melted. I have so much cheese. I'm so happy. I just love cheese so incredibly much. I don't know what kind of cheese they usually put on this. It's just like slices of some kind of Dutch cheese, I'm not sure. I just know, like, I love cheese. I put on so much cheese. Yeah, okay. God. It's so much cheese and it's melted so well. I just love cheese. So we just need some lettuce. I'm using already cut up lettuce because it's just easy. Put a nice layer on top of that. And then the tomato. I think my Kapsalon is done, but yeah, it's still really hot. Okay, welcome. I'm on my couch. I have this beautiful creation over here. You thought we were done, but we're not done, because we still gotta add, you know, the vital ingredient, garlic sauce. And you may be wondering, how do I eat this? Well, you just have to take a fork and like dig down into it and hope for the best. It smells really good. Like, I mean, it's not as good as like when you order it from the dinner shop, because it's just so much better with real dinner. Also because this was like the cheapest vegetarian shawarma I could find, so it isn't like the best vegetarian shawarma, but it's really good actually. I'm really enjoying this. And I made a lot, I just realized. I thought this would be like a nice small bowl, but this is like almost as much as a big portion. And this is gonna be really filling. But you know, it's fine, I'm enjoying myself. But yeah, that's it for today, I think. I hope you enjoyed this rendition of me making Kapsalon. yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this different type of video, if you enjoyed me cooking, if it was fun or not. Just let me know what you think of it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. I also, like, if this is the first video you see of me, I usually do like beauty videos and some other videos in between, and this is one of those other videos. You know, if you want to see even more from me, my blog and all my socials are linked down below, so you can check that out as well. And that's gonna be it for today. I'm just gonna keep enjoying myself. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Toodles!